Hey, we're live.
All right, what's up, everybody?
It's working. We'll give a few minutes here to see everybody can log in. All right, hey, you early birds, we actually are on time tonight. Look at that, we already got 26 people.
All right. Close. This is the closest we've been on time ever in my life.
Yeah, all right, let's let everybody log in. Let me get some comments up here we can see. Hey, what's up, Dina Ladd? Oh my God, softball coach. What's up, James? All right, so we're gonna do a little audio check. I can hear my wife. You got your mic hooked up? Phil?
What we got going on?
Can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah, we got audio going. We're good.
What's up? Yeah, hey Sam, I got a co-anchor.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Phil.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, this is Phil. All right, so yeah, so we haven't done one of these. Let's let 4 more people log in. I got audio feeding in here. So we're at the Tampa Bay Brewing Company here. We got the big kegs behind us. We already went through one of those tonight.
I'm working on it. Yeah.
What'd you do with my beer?
Your beer. Which one? This one your beer? Whose beer?
No, I had a Reef
Oh,
Donkey.
I don't know.
That was a
We'll have to get
starter.
another one. He finished it already.
No, we got a Reef Donkey. See this is a cool place because they already have donkey in their beer, the Reef Donkey. So we got some weather to talk about. Let's get everybody logged in. We're up to 500 people right now. So we got to find my
What's
beer.
up, everybody out there?
Merry Christmas.
Trying to find my beer. Okay. So all right. So here's the deal. We've been doing these Facebook lives.
Yeah. Maybe
and,
a couple, 3?
Yeah, we've been doing it kind of private to our supporters. So this one's going to be a cool little Christmas one. We got a lot of weather to talk about. We're going to talk about
There is
weather.
a lot going on. For sure.
Yeah, it's all right. We're working. Yep. All right. Cool. Hey, what's up? It's your birthday, Jeanette. How you like that? And everybody can hear us. That's cool. Hey, Kate. All right. So you read the comments. I
Yep.
got to find my beer.
All right.
You talk while I look for the beer. We try to get Phil's a little camera shy. If you ever,
I might have drank your beer already because I needed one extra one to get on the
Is that
camera.
your second beer?
It is. You don't tell anybody.
Oh crap! He drank my beer. We're gonna have to call the owner here and get him a beer. So, all right. So you can see the screen. We had another little setup we were working on, but this is gonna get us through today. So we're gonna talk about weather. We had a lot of fans stop by already. We got some cool giveaways to give away. In fact, maybe I get Sarah to bring me over here. We got Hurricane Louie. Why don't you bring Louie over here? Everyone want to see Louie.
Hurricane Louie action.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that, Arthur. Arthur, we definitely have some weather to talk about, so that's pretty cool. All right, so here, let me show you Louie. Then we're going to go into the weather for the weekend. We're going to show you Christmas forecasts, and here's the superstar right here. This is our boy. Everybody wants to see Louie. Here's Louie. In case you missed the video this week,
Yeah.
it went viral.
That was an amazing video. He needs Elf on the Louie on the shelf.
Like we can make it bigger here. We can go bigger screen. Then we're gonna get into weather. So there's Louie. There's Louie, everybody. Take a look, buddy. There's Hurricane Louie. All excited about the food here. We'll give it back to Sarah. All right, so okay, and here's Sarah. Sarah wanted to say hi.
Sarah, come on over here.
Where's your head? There's Sarah. There's my sidekick at home. Everybody loves Sarah. She's in all the videos, right? And we got the Santa hat on. You excited about Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
It's Chris coming.
Yeah, the rain's coming. Okay, so let's talk weather.
Yeah, cold and rain. That's what we got going on.
I know. All right, so we'll put the camera back down here. All right, so I've been harping a lot about this weekend, okay?
Yeah.
And let's get into it because we kind of miss these Facebook lives. I get people all the time wanting me to go live.
Yep.
So I miss you guys. I love doing these things in the morning, but there's not a lot to talk about right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not going live very often. We did a live last night. We were chasing the storm.
Yeah. Luckily, there wasn't a lot of storms going on.
My mom was yelling at me because I was out there with lightning.
Lightning.
Yeah, we had lightning. She's like, "Get your ass in the car, Mike."
Till you're fast enough to get out of the way.
Yep. All right, so you read the comments here. I'm gonna start seeing what everybody's talking about. I'm gonna go into the weather.
Lots of cold, lots of rain. That's what everybody's. And a lot of Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. It's cool.
We got free stuff we're giving away. So, all right, so let's take a look at the latest models right here. All right, so here's what's cooking. Currently, right now, we have a front, and let me show you the front. Let's take a look at the surface charts here. The surface chart, we had that massive cold front that just came through. Here's the current look. All right, here's a good shot right here. This is what we're looking at right now. You can kind of see it. The front's stalled down in South Florida right now, and you guys are getting rain down in, still in South Florida. we had 30 plus tornadoes that went through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, even one in Georgia. This front's going to actually stall, and we're going to have a piece of this energy kind of hanging around the Caribbean the next couple of days, and it's going to get pulled upwards. And we've been talking a lot about this, showing models. Believe it or not, there's a chance we're going to get some sort of a subtropical type setup that works its way up into the upper Gulf Coast, starting probably Saturday. Unfortunately for you guys in the upper Gulf Coast, for sure, Saturday. In fact, if you look at even the latest surface charts here, the SPC is already showing our low pressure area. This is Sunday morning, and it's going to push its way out across the state up near Jacksonville. So what we're going to get, I'm going to show you a lot of maps. We're going to have a lot of rain, upper Gulf into Florida. Unfortunately, Dennis Phillips here locally already issued an ARC alert, meaning 2, 3, 4 inches of rain. And winds all the way up to upper Georgia, and it's going to be pretty big. So let's take a look at the windy map. I always like to look at the windy
All right,
map.
while Mike's talking, everybody post your temperature right now. The lowest I got is a 43 on there. So let's see who's got the coldest weather who's
yeah.
watching right now.
It's cold here.
Cold.
So yeah, listen, all right, yeah, we're cold.
Cool.
But all right, so we're in Oldsmar,
Yep.
the Tampa Bay Brewing Company, and in case you're wondering, and if you're out and about, stop by and say hi. We got free koozies, by the way.
Yep, we'll be here for a little
I know
while.
somebody's asking where we're at. All right, so let me show you what's going on. This is the Euro. The Euro's been very consistent with this. All the models have been consistent with this. I'm going to show you a different one here real quick, and then kind of show you what's happening on the large scale. I got to log in here. This is my paid site, Weather Models. Atlanta, Georgia, you're going to get a lot of wind. 14 in Michigan, 52 in Ocala.
Yeah.
All right.
14 we got it here. Casey from Tarpon says it's like 62 right now. I mean, I don't know what
Yeah.
he's talking about, but
But if you're from Florida, 62 is nippy. I could hang.
is it Christmas lights?
I can hang ornaments right now. I can only hang 2, if you know what I mean. All right, so here, all right, let me show you what's going on here. Let's look at the latest Euro, and we will click into the rain, and this really shows a good idea what we're looking at. Now this pattern, I've had some haters out there. This isn't my hurricane page. I can't show you. Maybe I have it. I don't even know if I have it on there. No. Oh, I do. Okay. So, all right. So here's your November. This is your November pattern for storms. Let me see if I can zoom in here. What do you got to hit? Function zoom? I can't remember. Oh well. You kind of see it. There it goes. A little delayed. All right. So typically in November and May, we get fronts that come down, and some of that energy is left behind.
Yep.
And they pull northward. And that's why in November we get systems, sometimes in May we get systems, cold fronts.
Yeah.
And somebody from Key West chimed in today how this is pretty rare to have back-to-back systems pushed that far south to the Keys. So what we're watching is a pattern where the front is putting some energy down in the Caribbean, and what we're going to see here on this model I'm going to show you now is how. Let me have these things preload here. All right, so here's our front. This is a current map here. You can kind of see the rains on our big screen here.
Oh yeah.
But what happens? Some of this energy. Let me stop it. Let's say Friday. This is Friday. Today, Wednesday or Thursday?
Today's Wednesday.
Today's Thursday.
Wednesday.
All right. So here's Friday. You can already start to see the isobars bend a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Our friend Bobby called that a baby bump. But
Yep.
there's our energy down by Cuba and the Yucatan. And what happens is this energy starts to pull northward. There's an approaching front. It's going to pull this energy up, and it's classic subtropical look here. And boom, look at that. The Euro shows a 9 sub 1,000 millibar system up into the upper Panhandle Gulf.
That's definitely serious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not serious.
Well, not serious,
I'm
but
not
I mean
a
like, yeah. But I mean like this time of year, we don't see that kind of stuff.
Well, it's like a nor'easter for the Florida. But what you're seeing here, let me go ahead and zoom in on Florida or the southeast here, get a little better look. But we're seeing a skewed subtropical type system that's going to actually have all the energy to the east side. And I'm going to show you the wind map. We're going to have some pretty serious winds out of this all the way up to Georgia. But here you go. This is a rain map. Let me rewind it a little bit. This is the Euro. I show the Euro. All of them are pretty consistent. But there's our 999 1,000 millibar system. But all this rain, eastern side, is going to get thrown into the Florida Peninsula.
Really?
And I'm already starting to see local meteorologists. This is Sunday 7 a.m. So Saturday, no matter what, Saturday, you're going to get rain in the upper Gulf, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama.
right.
There's a chance that Florida Peninsula won't see the rain until late Saturday night. Sunday, if you go over to the GFS is showing a little bit more eastward motion. Let me zoom in on that. And if the GFS is right, then the rains are going to come. The rains are coming regardless, Florida.
Yeah, when are they coming? I mean, so.
Well, that's the big
thing.
We got a Christmas party Saturday night.
Yeah. Yeah, when are they coming? When are they ending? Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas parties this weekend.
I'm going to
Christmas
be like
coming early
everybody
next
during
year.
hurricanes. What's it going to be like Saturday night at 8 o'clock in Oldsmar, Florida, Mike?
Exactly. That's the only reason I'm here.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
We're live right now.
Oh, we're live.
So there's, all right, so here's your GFS. This is Sunday. This is a little lower resolution site, but there's your Saturday night
Saturday
for
night.
GFS. So
Northern Florida for sure.
So that's what's coming. Pretty cut and dry. And what's going to happen is this low pressure is going to end up over Jacksonville on Sunday, Monday, and it's going to end up maybe North Carolina southward. So it's not going to be a huge East Coast event. But as far as winds, let's go back to Windy site now. This is a cool site, but we're going to have some pretty serious gusts. I already started seeing local meteorologists talking about this, but let's go to. Here we go. So here's the estimated center coming up in New Orleans here, but gust map, we're looking at everything in the possible 50s, 50, 60 mile an hour gusts, going into the upper Gulf Coast starting Saturday night. And also the East Coast set up here. Let's take a look. A lot of people are tuning in from the East Coast. It's going to be a big East Coast event.
Okay.
We're going to have a lot of swells, high surf on the East Coast, and this is timestamp Sunday 6 a.m.
So Sunday morning.
It's going to be pretty massive winds.
Yeah.
So that's a definite big question we got. I'm looking at the latest data now, but the winds all the way up into upper Atlanta, Birmingham. This is
definitely the whole southeast is definitely
yeah,
gonna be,
Sunday
windy.
2 p.m. We're talking 50, 60 mile an hour winds up into Alabama and Georgia. So that's what's cooking. NHC's not monitoring it. It would be subtropical in nature, extremely wide wind field. We can go to another good site here. The Tropical Tidbits here. This is a great site. We always look at his site. We can zoom in on it. You can see the winds a little bit better on his site. Let it load here. What's everybody chatting about?
Yeah, just lots of weather, lots of yuck. It's cold. The coldest we got so far is 19 degrees in Indiana. We're definitely working our way down.
Are they coming down?
I don't know.
Hey, what's
That's
up,
the place
Crowder?
to
Merry
come.
Christmas.
Come down here for Christmas. Still time.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's flights.
Oh,
Get out of
Tammy.
that cold.
Yeah, Tammy, 60 mile an hour. No, this is a big wind event. This is my home computer, so I have it set to knots. What's 42 knots?
I have no idea.
Man, I can't figure Celsius to Fahrenheit.
I can maybe get Celsius, but knots. I have no idea on that one.
Let's see what's going to happen here. But here's the big. This is the big question. As this system pushes its way, there we go. Look at this. All right, so this is Monday.
Monday.
All right, so the Euro, big broad system, but we're going to get a lot of wind on the upper Gulf, and we're going to have a lot of wind coming in Sunday, Monday onto the west coast of Florida. We're talking like maybe beach erosion, flooding.
Oh wow.
This could be a big story maker. This is Monday. Early month,
Not a great coming into Christmas for people coming down for
no,
the week.
No, I mean we're talking 40, 50 mile an hour winds here coming in off of into Tampa Bay on Monday morning 6 a.m. And this type of scenario is going to push a lot of water up into the bay. We're going to get places that flood easily along the west coast of Florida.
Yeah, west coast, down in the St. Pete area, I'm sure the low-lying areas right along the coast.
All right, so let's take a look at this. This is a good map. Let's take a look at 850 millimeter winds. This will show you that it's definitely. There we go, right here. This is a good shot. So we show Levi's site a lot. This is the Euro. This shows you lower level winds, 850 millibar. But you can see the wide nature. It's been hovering around 1,000 millibars, the Euro. But this is the wind field already into Florida. So when we say subtropical, it's a very wide system, cold core, and you get a lot of winds from the east.
Yeah.
East side because it's going to have some shear coming down from that front. So this is the winds already showing up on the Euro side, and look at this. This is the Euro for Monday morning. Very wide. We're talking winds now into the Carolinas and upper Georgia. So this thing, even though it's going to race on out of here, North Carolina southward, it's going to be interesting couple of days here with this system. Here's the latest GFS winds.
Hey, I'm going to stop you for a second. Knots. We got lots of good people out there telling me how many knots is a mile per hour. So Adam Ball, Pauline Conlon, we're looking 42 knots is about 48 miles an hour. We got about 1.1. So we'll see how if Mike can do the math. 42 times 1.1 is somebody says 48. I'm going to trust their math on this one.
Bobby leaving on the cruise out of Port Canaveral. It's going to be windy. It's going to be a lot of winds coming in from the east.
Yeah, hopefully get out on Saturday and get moving. Get south on there.
All right, you chat. I'm going to pull up another good wind site here.
All right, so we saw Bucks games on Saturday. Again, we're coming in later Saturday, early Sunday. So Bucks game hopefully is good and dry. I'm not sure
Are you going?
wise.
You always go to these things.
I've hit a couple this year. Not this one, not a Saturday 1 o'clock game. It's kind of a weird time. But I'm sure there'll definitely be a lot of people there.
All right, so we got the owner here. You want to chat now, man? You feel like it?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
we're going to slide in here, man.
Yeah, hop in here.
We're going to talk weather.
There you go.
Yeah.
Sit down, take a seat.
All right, I'm going to show you guys one more wind map, and then we're going to talk a little bit. We got some fans here hanging out that want to get on camera. So let me show you. Yeah, you guys use that thing. We're looking at winds this weekend. All right, so one more wind map here just to show you the wind field that's going to stretch all the way up into Georgia here. And as we get into, let's see, all right, so here we go. This is the big winds here on the Euro. 50, 60, 70 possible mile an hour here for upper Gulf, Mobile into Bama.
Wow.
Is that on the surface?
Yeah, these will be surface wind gusts. Yep. And then what happens is the system expands, subtropical, and huge wind field here coming in right over Florida. Even the NOAA surface charts are showing a storm crossing Florida. So it's going to be a big weather headline. So there's your winds. So these winds are going to whip up into South Carolina, North Carolina Monday. And those are pretty hefty winds, 60, 70, 80 mile an hour winds. So we're definitely going to have gale warnings. Interesting. I mean,
So for everyone out there that hunts, the deer will be laying down.
All right, so we got the owners here of Tampa Bay Brewing Company, TBBC.
Yep.
Yes.
Is that so? You guys, when you drink too much, it's just easy to write TBBC.
It is.
There are a lot of reasons for that.
Yeah. There you go. All right, so we got the big. So how big is? I mean, you guys got like massive tanks back here.
Yeah,
What is?
massive tanks is,
How many beers is that?
So the largest tanks that we have are 40,000 pints of beer.
40,000 pints.
Yeah. So what?
Drunk donkeys unite.
What that means? I like to break things down to a very simple point,
Yeah,
right?
40,000 pints.
So you have to find 20,000 people to drink your beer twice,
Wow.
to drain a single tank.
Okay.
That's not bad.
We got 20,000 people in Oldsmar.
Sounds like a good
Right?
festival or something.
Hey, somebody's asking about tornadoes. All right, so here's the deal real quick. I'm trying to read comments too, but so far the SPC hasn't shown any sort of storm threat, but I have a feeling that going into Sunday, Monday, we could possibly see some pretty big winds coming in off the Gulf. So just because they're not showing anything now, we need to definitely watch for that. And unfortunately, it should be out of here in time for Christmas Eve. That's good. So anyway, you guys have a history with weather. This is cool.
Yes.
One of y'all were on Weather Channel or something, or you were
We
featured?
were on the Weather Channel. We were doing Plane Extreme.
Plane Extreme on Weather Channel.
Both myself and Dave, we were both pilots. And we first met a bunch of years ago.
He just actually wanted a chance to say that we were both pilots.
Yeah. So how do you know there's a pilot in the room? He'll tell you.
Hopefully they weren't drinking any Reef Donkey.
Oh yeah, here's Reef Donkey right here. Cheers, everybody out there. No, so we met a bunch of years ago, flying for Wings of Eagles, ferrying airplanes around the world, small airplanes,
Wow.
just taking them to customers in Africa, China, Europe, wherever they needed to go. That's how we first met a bunch of years ago.
Cool, man.
and obviously, doing that, we're having to look at weather a lot.
Right.
Back then, we used to have the weather services where we could actually like walk into places and talk to people like real time, like yourself,
Yeah.
and like sit down with them. And
Yeah, we
actually
have some
talk
cool
about
weather stuff. I
Like,
mean,
yeah, absolutely. But like nowadays, it's much harder in aviation to kind of actually kind of get somebody to talk to for weather.
Right.
It's all done like on the internet and like but yeah, it used to be the old weather stations you used to be able to walk into, like in Bangor, for instance, in the flight service station. But that's kind of gone away. Those days have gone away. But other than that, like over the years, what happened that replaced that in kind of a way that kind of replaced that was Weather Underground.
right? Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
go to their message boards,
Yeah.
read message.
Yeah. So
Weather
it
addicts.
is unofficial weather, but we used to look at that and then used to look at the official weather just to back it up. But Weather Underground used to be honestly better than the official weather. I hate to say that. It's-
across the routes were.
Yes, across the routes
Yeah.
we were flying. Like
You
we
guys went
were
Greenland,
very
Iceland.
odd.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we would typically go from Bangor to St. John's, then straight across the North Atlantic into Europe, doing legs of like 15 hours in small single-engine airplanes. Yeah.
Oh, you're making it sound so bad, though. I mean, what about all the glory?
Oh, so much glory.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was amazing.
So how'd you guys get into this beer thing? Because you guys have a cool restaurant in Ybor, right? And,
Yes.
And
Yep.
beer. And,
Yep.
I call this Oldsmar, but
Yeah. So my
hey, Betty, yeah, I sure will.
my oldest brother Johnny had this great plan on. We all love beer. Why don't we go ahead and produce some? And we're just gonna assume that everyone else likes the beer that we actually like to drink, and that's honestly the reason why we are here
Yeah,
today.
man, it's
So,
a beautiful place, man.
Yeah.
I got the family here. There's got fire pits. So this is cool, man.
Yeah, man. Cheers.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a recap. Yeah, we got a lot of recapping. Your boy over there, have him turn it down a little bit. It's weird to hear yourself talk.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, that's cool. So we like it because they got a Reef Donkey beer, and we appreciate.
I got a Reef
this.
Donkey right here. Cheers, Chief.
Yeah, cheers. All right. So come on
Cheers.
down, check them out. They got
Cheers.
great food, a brick oven, and they got the best
Donkey, there we go.
calzones on the planet. So. Good
Cheers,
times.
Mike.
Yeah, man. Thanks
Appreciate
for having
it.
us. I got to do a recap here.
All right.
Everybody's talking weather. Good job, man. Never had pilots hang out with me before, man.
There you go.
I always wanted to sit next to them. Don't call me Shirley. Shirley? No.
Can't be serious.
Yeah.
Would you like me to hear the can?
Have you ever seen a grown man naked? That was a good movie. That and Smokey and the Bandit. I could quote the movies all day long.
That's right. They're good movies.
All right, recap.
Yeah, they want to recap and they want Louis.
All right,
Yep.
recap with Louis.
All right.
All right, so here's the deal. All right, recap real quick. All right, so two things. First off, this is Phil, by the way.
Yeah, I'm back.
Yeah, we're going to be doing a little more mobile. Once the hurricane season gets kicking, we're going to do more fun stuff like this locally, and obviously everybody likes the hurricanes. So
That's right. I like to watch them, like see what's going on. It's definitely the thing to see.
Yep. But we do have weather coming. All right, so here's a recap. All right, so this front, I'll try to make it different than the last time.
Yeah.
But in fact, let me go to the SPC real quick. We'll see how many tornadoes we actually did end up with. This system that we just had pass through the last couple of days, I think was a little bit more severe than they were expecting. 25, 30, I think it was 35 was the final number of tornadoes that, and there were several EF3s.
Really?
Oh yeah. Unfortunately, we had some deaths, which aren't good. So this system with this cold front that just came through, I mean, we got like a 30-degree temperature drop in Florida today.
Yeah, it did. It went fast.
All right, so here was a preliminary report for, let's see, when was it? 2 days ago, 16th. So 60 tornadoes, okay, according to the Storm Prediction Center. So as this front that we're dealing with right now, we had 60 tornadoes 2 days ago through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, 60 tornadoes. And now this front's drifting south. Currently it's down in South Florida right now. I don't think we have any rain down that way. Let's take a look real quick. Let's take a look. We might get a little drizzle down there. I don't know.
Yeah,
Did it make
that's
it way
that's the night you're looking at right now?
Yeah, this is live radar.
All right.
All right. So all right. So our front pass Key West. A little bit of this energy is hanging out down there, and this energy is going to actually form into a low pressure system. I've been talking about it for a couple of days, and finally tonight I've been hearing about it more nationally, locally. So I haven't been sounding like an idiot talking about this.
Yeah.
But this is actually going to tighten up into a low pressure system Friday into Saturday, and we're going to have some pretty serious weather for the upper Gulf Coast for the weekend, unfortunately, and into the Florida Peninsula on Saturday.
Yeah.
So we're going to have this thing tighten up. Could be sub 1,000 millibar system.
Yeah.
Could possibly become subtropical. If it would, it'd be called Tanya. There's already chatter on Twitter that there's an outside chance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and there have been December systems in the past.
Wow. Yeah, you never really hear about those.
No, so there's a lot of scientific stuff about them being cold core, warm core. The water's pretty cool up in the upper Gulf, so it's kind of like a nor'easter type setup for us in the Gulf, which is kind of rare. It's going to have a little more fuel to work with in the Gulf because it's warmer, but we're going to see a wide wind field go up into the upper Gulf states on Saturday, and it's actually going to tighten a little bit, and we're going to see pretty big impacts into the Western Peninsula.
So the rotation's coming around on that?
Oh yeah, counterclockwise.
Yeah, we definitely saw that coming up on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah,
out
this is your wind map.
Alabama.
Somebody was asking about gale force winds. For sure, we'll be under gale warnings along both sides of Florida. I guarantee it. We're going to have. In fact, let's go to the Windy app again, just because it's good. It shows you the direction. But the east coast of Florida, starting probably Friday, we're going to get some pretty serious winds coming in off of the Atlantic, and they're going to continue through the weekend. And let's see here. All right, so here you go. This is your low setting up. This is your low setting up on Sunday, 3 a.m. You can see the strong winds coming in off the east coast here. So coastal event Saturday, Sunday for the east coast, Florida, Georgia, into Carolina. But the big winds are going to be up in the upper panhandle on Saturday, Sunday. And what happens is all the models are showing the same thing. This low pressure system is going to race across Florida and deepen a little bit more. And we got a big, here's Monday, pretty hefty winds here. South Carolina, North Carolina, down into Florida. It's going to be a big, wide system.
That is really big.
There you go. So that's what's cooking.
All right. So,
hey,
lots
April.
of highs, lots of winds and rain. People.
Treasure Coast, summer. That's up in the Panhandle, I believe.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think so. I don't even know. I haven't been in Florida long enough.
Yeah, Arthur. Yeah, one wax on, wax off, right?
Yep, in the garage. Not necessarily outside for sure.
So yeah, what else we got? Let's see. Any more quick questions here? And then we got a couple fans that want to say hey.
All right. The coldest weather we saw was from Minneapolis. Kristen.
That's-
Minneapolis, 10 degrees. Yeah. So that's the coldest night. I am glad I am not there.
Yeah, that's
for
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
No,
it's crazy.
positive 10. We got crowds over here asking negative 10. It's not negatives, at least not right now anyway.
Yeah.
I haven't seen anybody yet.
All right, so
a
there.
couple hours.
So your recap, and then we got one more thing to look at. Then we got to interview a couple fans, and then dive into a Winston swag here. Temperatures. Let's take a look at the temperature map because it's going to warm up, unfortunately, for most people here for the Christmas. Let me close out some windows here, and let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and look at the temperature forecast. Get an idea what's cooking for Christmas. Christmas is next week. Can you believe it?
It's crazy that it snuck up the short between Thanksgiving and Christmas this year. Definitely makes it come fast.
I hate it. All right, so here's let's take a look at this. All right, so let's look at the temperatures going into the weekend. All right, so here's Christmas Eve. All right, so Christmas Eve.
Oh, that's good. I like a little bit of red down there.
Yeah, no, it's going to be warm. Florida's going to be pretty warm. Christmas Eve, we're looking at 70s in Central Florida, 50s. No snow, no freezing temps. Looks like your freeze line for Christmas morning is barely dipping down into Maryland and West Virginia. So that's considered a warm up for the South.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, there won't be Christmas morning snow. It doesn't look like too much going on there.
Very low chances of snow for a white Christmas, unfortunately. This is your Christmas morning forecast. 60s in Florida, unfortunately. 72 for a high on Christmas Day in Orlando area. No fire pit weather. It doesn't look like we're going to get in the 50s in Florida until Monday's it. So we got a warm up, 70s. We can look at rain real quick, get an idea who could get some snow for your Christmas Day forecast here. All right, so this is a good map. Let's show you this. This is the GFS. This is on tropicaltidbits.com. This is a good map showing our low pressure coming up Friday. Big heavy rains. This is big. Upper Gulf. This is Saturday
morning,
afternoonish right here.
Yeah. Okay.
But here, look what happens. Look at that big ass pile of rain. This is Sunday overnight. This is Saturday night. But that's some big rain on the GFS.
Wow.
Low pressure setting up. It's going to come across Florida. Dennis Phillips issued an arc alert already. Looks like middle Florida upwards, big rains. A little bit of energy stays behind into Monday, Tuesday. And then it kind of finally gets off. And this is interesting right here because it's 999 millibard, and a lot of the models have showed this a little piece breaking off, following the big piece. So we can have a coastal low off the corner. This is Christmas Eve, December 23rd, but a low pressure here. And finally, at least for rain-wise, Christmas Eve, look at that, it's going to be gone.
So that'll be nice. Good.
So the bottom line with this system, it's going eastward. And it looks like we're going to escape any sort of precipitation. Here you go. This is Christmas Day, almost nothing.
All right.
So there's your Christmas Day
Good.
forecast, folks.
That'll be a nice Christmas day. Good travel weather. Driving wherever you're going. Not a lot going on.
Nothing.
I know everybody's driving.
No
to
snow,
places.
though. Look at that. No snow,
It'd be
man.
nice to get a little snow in the morning, but I'm sure for driving to places and going to all the parties, everyone's driving. That'll be nice.
Nothing. No snow, man. Nothing. So there's, unfortunately, nobody's getting a white Christmas.
That's all right. There's probably some snow already in the upper half of the U.S. here.
I know. All right,
got
you
no-
talk. I'm going to go grab this guy over here.
All right.
Let's see how Phil does on his own.
All right, I'm gonna sit here quietly and just stare at the camera because I don't know how to talk like Mike does. I know Mike's finding some people over here, get some
Wanna talk?
interview.
Want swag?
So we got to get.
You
some
can say
people.
hi, though.
Lots
Come on.
of fun people around here. They've been showing up. It's cool.
Hey, I need a reef
We're
donkey.
gonna keep doing these things too. So
Oh,
definitely
you
come on
can
out.
say hi. We're going to give you a koozie, man.
See what we're doing at these places. Check out the places that we're at. Tampa Bay Brewing Company, like Mike said, has been super gracious. They're been awesome to us. So Mike's over there talking all by himself. He doesn't know he's on the camera right now. So lots of people driving.
man.
I see April says she's
I'm going
driving
to give it
7
to
blocks.
you. We got to
that's
make
not
sure
too bad.
that we show we had a fan
See
here.
what- snow flurries in Naples right now.
Oh,
I don't know if that's snow flurries or
I
still
don't
the
know.
rain, but it's definitely not quite.
Yeah, it's
cold
Christmas
there.
time.
So,
We had 1,000
we
people
definitely
on
want
here
no
though
snow
one
for
time.
everyone.
I'm letting Phil talk on his own.
Teresa, what's up?
I need a beer,
Jared? Hey, how's it going? So, I don't know anything about weather. I don't even know how I got here. Mike's like, set up the computer for me
I'll give him
and sit down. He threw a shirt on me, and that's
can
really
you-
about it.
No, it's
So,
for you. Can you grab me a
so
beer?
I'm hoping he
Tell
hurries
him
up
it's
and
on,
comes back.
Dave's
Because sitting here
Reef
talking all
Donkey.
by myself, I just see a lot of people going down. There's more leaving. See you guys later. I'm killing it, Mike.
Are you talking?
Yeah,
Is he
I'm talking,
doing-
but I'm killing it by everybody's leaving
I
on
know,
here.
300 people.
I know.
I know. Hey, let's get Louie over here. All right, bring Louie over here. Sarah, bring Louie.
All right, here we go.
All right, so we had a bunch of fans here, and I promised
Yep.
we'd give away some stuff, and I'm making him come over here. So,
All right, good.
so what we got? So Koozie has become an official partner of Drunk Donkey Nation. So check this out. Look at that. Is that awesome or what? You can
Those
talk
are
about
those
it.
are awesome.
Tell me about it.
So
Koozie?
I love the koozie on there. Koozie's an amazing brand. They're helping us partner out. I had some coffee of that thing this weekend.
Look at that.
Kept out for like 4 hours.
There's
Sucker's
actually,
crazy.
there's actually a little flyer in there.
There's
too.
instructions in there that says don't burn yourself because
Oh.
you don't want to be like McDonald's.
Yep.
And have it too hot.
But
so-
anyway, we're going to give some of these away tonight.
All right. Awesome.
We'll get him over here. What else is everybody saying? Yeah, we're going to bring
All right,
Louie
yeah.
over here.
Yeah,
See Louie.
everyone-
3 feet of snow in Michigan. Yeah, you can,
Wow.
you can take that.
Yeah, the UP. That's all there is snow in the UP. All right, here comes Louis in. He's dressed up over here for us.
All right, here's Louie, guys. I know everybody wanted to see you. He's got a sweater on now. I hope everybody got to see our Christmas video, but here's our elf on the shelf, Louie.
Yep.
Everybody misses him. He's all excited out here because everybody's feeding him. He's like everybody walks
Yeah.
by, they gives him a little bit
He's
of
looking
food.
at all the food out there.
We got people taking pictures. all right. So here you go, sir. All right, we're gonna make you say hi real
All right,
quick.
We got
real
one
quick.
fan who's a little camera shy, but
That's
they're
all right.
over.
We're gonna break him into this.
All right,
man.
good. Here we go.
All right, come on, gotta say hi. 2 seconds.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Back here.
All right, just real quick, 30 seconds. He's a big fan. Here you go. Just say your name, where you from.
I'm Jim from Palm Harbor, Florida.
I know. He saw me in a Walmart.
That's right. Yeah, I bumped into him
I
at
know.
Walmart for the first time.
Yeah, we were talking weather and stuff. So anyway, since you're a super fan, Koozie here. Look at that. You get the first. This is the first ever. Koozie said these killer little. I guess you put hot and cold in there.
Yeah, to keep
thanks.
everything cold and hot.
Yeah, so you get the. Just for coming out here and being a fan and supporting Tampa Bay Brewing Company. We got that for you, Jim.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, man. Cool. It's cool to have locals out here.
Definitely come out to Tampa Bay Brewing Company.
Yeah, man.
Great
it's
beers.
Good food.
We had a good
Great-
night. Thank you, Mike, for hosting everybody. and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
been a lot of fun.
Yeah, ready for the hurricane season. That wasn't so bad, was it?
No, thank you. Thank
yeah,
you.
man. Yeah, he stopped me in a Walmart one night. It was funny. We were talking, that's a good picture.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right, let's do any more questions here real quick. Wave action, holy cow, Elizabeth. Big waves, especially on the east coast of Florida. I got some good wave maps. Let's take a look at what they've been showing. Wave Watch is a good one.
Hey, girls, come back here. You can be in here.
Let's see, we can look at some
What, you wanna
wave
be
models
interviewed?
here because
All right. We got a couple girls back here. I think it might be past their bedtime at 7:30.
yeah, you can tell them the story here. I'm gonna find a good map here.
All right. So
Oof, there's
you guys
the
want to be interviewed? What do you want to be interviewed about?
I don't know, it's cold.
These are our girls.
These are our girls. This is my daughter, Nessa, and this is Mike's daughter, Emily.
Come on,
the two
Sarah.
redheads.
Sarah wants to get it too. Yeah, come on, Sarah.
Yes. We got Mike's other daughter, Sarah. Everyone's
I'm
seen
trying
Sarah.
to find Atlantic waters here. We're gonna look at some wave maps.
All right. Yep, there's Sarah.
Let's see. Let me get
Mike's studying over there, doing some reading.
I know North Atlantic. Hang on. That's a
Do you have
little
anything you
better.
want to say? You don't know? They don't want to say
They
anything.
giggle a lot.
Here, say hi.
So these
Hi.
girls are friends back in. There we go,
Hi.
East Coast. All right, I knew I'd find it.
Hi.
There we go.
There we go,
That's
it's a
all we
little
got out of the middle school girls here.
All right, so let's take a look at our.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
That was it.
That was it. It was a week.
All right, so we got 12, 18. Let's see. Let me go. Not showing too many waves actually. I'm surprised. Oh, what's up with that? You know, nothing too severe over there. So this, maybe it won't be that big of an event. I know we're going to get some big hefty winds. I think this is off a little bit though. See, a lot of these models are based on official forecasts, and once they start pumping in this low pressure system, then we're going to see it. So, I expect you're going to see some big waves Saturday on the East Coast. I guarantee it. You can mark my
You
word.
can see that wind coming around. There's definitely waves coming with that wind.
These wave models are hit or miss sometimes. Let's see if I can do one more. Wave Watch might be a good one. Nah, that's one I just did. So let's see, animated wave model. I got wave height map. I got all kinds of maps. Stormsurfing.com is a good site. Let's take a look at this one here. Not showing too much. Our front's going to pull the water, and we're going to have winds pushing the water, so they might be offsetting a little bit. So anyway, no big wave forecast. So yeah, they're good girls, Teresa. Oh, I got a beer too,
Yeah,
by the way.
there you go.
All right, this is your time to talk.
That was my time to talk when Mike's drinking. Mike doesn't drink that much.
Yeah.
He's not used to that.
Yeah, right.
He sips in small pieces and doesn't stop talking.
Yeah, right. No, I do drink so much. All right, so I drink too much.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Nancy. Yeah. Well, hey, thanks for being a supporter too, by the way. Yeah. So listen, we get kicking big time in hurricane season.
Yeah, for sure.
Our webpage and Facebook goes nuts. But
Well, it's good. It's fun. We can relax. We
Yeah,
can talk. We
you
can
know-
come out, hang out. Definitely, work your way on out to wherever we're at.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna-
working our way around.
yeah, no, we got a bunch of restaurants that want to hook up with us. So the supporters are great. It's like tipping your bartender. Lord knows I spend a lot of money tipping bartenders. Holy cow!
That's right.
And I don't even know them people.
Yeah.
You're tipping
Well,
us. Hey.
Mike might know one bartender or two.
Yeah, but,
he's
you know.
seen a couple, but not too many.
When you're tipping us, we give you our whole life.
That's right.
I
All
suppose-
about us, the kids, the works.
20 hours a day. All right, so let me see what else is cooking here, where you can chit chat a little bit. Let's take
All
a
right,
look.
we're talking.
I'm gonna look at this
We're
map.
drinking Reef Donkey here from Tampa Bay Brewing Company. That's a great beer.
This is one of our hurricane maps here. This is a precipitable water map. You can start to see this energy down here starting to brew a little bit. This is what's going to get pulled northward. I have heard. Let me go to Twitter right now. there have been some reputable meteorologists talking about the outside chance of this becoming subtropical Tanya. So I'm not the only one. Let's see if anybody lately has talked about it.
For tropical storm. That doesn't. Ever...
Oh boy, see, Dennis just posted, hey, I'm very concerned about rain on our Saturday night. He does his hot cocoa thing.
Oh, that's right. He's got some awesome lights by his house. That's a
Yeah,
good one.
and we got a Christmas party Saturday night.
Yeah.
I guess it would be only fitting if we have a subtropical system on our Christmas party.
Have to sneak a little live in during the party. We'll see how that goes.
Oh, you know I will. I know one guy talking. Let me go look at James Van Fleet, because James Van Fleet is the chief meteorologist for Royal Caribbean,
He wants to take a picture.
and he was talking about this for their planning. In fact, here's a good post. You know, talking about the winds, they're having
sneaking
to
their way in.
readjust their ship schedule. So if you ever go on Royal Caribbean, make sure you follow James Van Fleet.
Yeah.
Definitely, he's been talking a lot about this right here. I mean, you can see right here, this was yesterday. Closely monitoring this cold front, it appears that a low is going to come in behind, so could possibly become subtropical Tanya. So, you know, people out there think I'm hyping this, you know, it's definitely something possible, and every map that I click is showing more and more rain for Florida and the upper Gulf Coast. In fact, another good map here we can look at, I like to look at a lot. This is what I do at home. We do the Ramble On sessions. Here's your rain map, 5-day rain map. Pretty much Florida, South Georgia, 4, 5, 6 inches of rain. Big rains, obviously. The other map here that we like a lot is this little guy, is the day 3, day 7 surface chart, and it's zoomed in. Let me make it smaller. Okay. What are they saying, Phil?
All right. We're getting there. Just thanks for the work. Lots to say. Lots of what kind of beer again. Everyone says hi, and it's getting late for people, man.
I know.
See, good night. Everyone's getting out of here.
I know, it's late. I can't get my Zoom to work on this laptop. Okay, so here you go. All right, so here's a good. Why can't the Zoom work? Where the hell's the Zoom
Oh,
at?
my kids are leaving. They said goodbye.
No. Bye, girls. It's a school night.
That's right. They got to go to bed. They got a test tomorrow.
Oh yeah, they got testing.
Yeah, they both have their science exam tomorrow.
So let's. All right.
Goodbye.
Yeah. All right. Let me show you. All right. So here, this is. Come here. So these girls, Emily's
Come on,
first pitch ever in softball when she was 7 years old was to Nessa. She's a catcher.
Yeah.
Right. And they both have fiery red hair.
Yeah.
No, mine's lighter.
Well, because
Look at your highlights.
yeah, she. And they're both 13.
No, she's 14.
Oh, she's 14. And Sarah. So we grew up with them as kids, and now we're going to be following them with shotguns when they start dating.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Ew, no! That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, well, that's good.
And they both
Yeah.
have their science exam tomorrow.
Maybe
so
they'll-
they have to
Yes.
go.
Yep.
Don't say. Okay.
Because she might be watching.
All right. So let me. We got more people taking pictures. All right. So here's a good service chart. Here's that low pressure. This is the official service chart showing our low pressure. I got pictures. Come here, Sarah. Come on. Oh.
Trying to hide. Oh, there you go.
Hey, Sarah's got to get in there. All right.
Emily was chicken. She didn't do it.
Nessa actually kissed her father.
Trying to get him. Yeah.
She didn't.
All right. This is a good map. All right. So this is the official surface charts put out by the NOAA, and the low pressure center is going to scoot across Florida. So everything we've been talking about is definitely showing up, and this is going to be the big weather headline. So if you got plans Sunday in the south, I'd be staying indoors.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And we thought dating was disgusting. Not
I know.
the
I got
gun,
one more.
Yeah.
I know. I gave
Which
away.
is great.
I had a few more koozies. Julie's been handing out koozies to everybody. I wanted to get one more guy on camera though. Where did he go?
Yeah, let me see if I can find somebody.
All right, maybe your buddy over there.
There you go.
We got another super fan. He was watching us live on a table next to us, which is kind of weird because we could hear him talking, or we could hear us talking because of the buffer. And I'm like, he just watch us live. All right, and you notice I got my Rays hat on. We're trying to get the Rays to sponsor us a little bit. We got a super fan coming up here. This guy came out of Tarpon
Come on,
Springs.
Casey, let's go. We got more camera shy people over here.
Hey, Wendy,
jump in,
safe to travel.
Superfan
to
Casey
Panhandle.
over here.
What's up, Casey? I don't know. Safe's a weird word because we're definitely gonna get a lot of rain and winds. I guess it just depends on if we're in a tornado watch or not. But it's gonna be nasty. It's gonna be nasty weather. So you can interview.
All right. So what's your name again?
My name's Casey.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm a real estate agent here in the Tampa Bay area.
So you're a weather fan?
Yes.
You're so tall. You need a.
Big
I need-
weather fan.
Yeah, this guy is super short, and I am way taller than him. If you, yeah,
Yes, look how big this guy
Let me
is.
get him a koozie.
yeah,
And I'm standing up straight right now.
yeah. Without doubt about it. So he likes to come out and drink some beer. He didn't even know there was weather going on. He's like, "Is there beer? I'll be there."
All right. So you grew up here in Florida.
No, I'm actually
What do you
from
think-
Philadelphia. Been here for 20 years
What do
now.
you think about
though.
hurricanes? They scare you?
No, they don't scare me.
No. So did you evacuate for Irma?
I did not. I've never evacuated.
Really? Why is that? Do you have a hurricane plan?
No plan. Just
Do you have a hurricane kit?
I do. It's a lot of Miller Lite and Tostitos.
There you go.
Hey man, I
That's
get
the
that a
hurricane
lot.
kid out of
Okay.
everybody.
I don't know. The media really hypes up hurricanes, but for some reason Floridians, they look forward to them sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, we love hurricane parties, and we actually, our home is built kind of up on a hill, so we're really in a safe spot over in Tarpon Springs, and
Yeah, Tarpon's cool, man.
we don't have to worry about anything.
Tarpon's home of sponge docks.
That's right.
Yes.
The Greeks. I got a Greek buddy. He teaches me some bad Greek words I shouldn't say on here. I love a good Greek salad. That's
There you
for
go.
sure.
Tarpon Springs is awesome.
Hey,
I mean,
Michelle, I don't know. We were talking weather a lot. How long have we been talking now? Almost an hour.
Almost
so
an hour. Yeah.
Now we're just having fun with some fans. It's freezing out here.
Oh, it is nice out here tonight, huh?
No, we're
It
kind
is. It's a bit chilly.
We're half hidden, but it's like in the 50s.
Did you show those fire pits over there?
Oh, yeah, we
Those
got
fire
fire
pits are
pits.
pretty awesome.
Pits are nice.
So who's your
Keep
favorite
it
local weatherman you watch on TV?
Goes by a guy named Mike.
No, come on
Oh,
now.
go ahead.
No.
Network
I
TV.
mean, who's that really tall guy? What's his name?
Steve Jervy?
Yes.
Oh, you like him?
He's,
NBC?
he's like 6'6" or something,
He's
isn't he?
very, very monotone, quiet. He'd be like, "We have a Category 5 hurricane coming. You might die."
How about the guy that lives over there where they do all the Christmas
Oh
lights?
yeah, that's
Dennis
my buddy.
Phillips, yeah.
Dennis Phillips.
I hung out with him this weekend.
That's right. My wife and my daughters all got a picture with him last year.
Really?
And she posted as her profile picture.
Phil, you got to do something about your head, man.
No.
Why don't you
I gotta
sit-
get a little shorter here.
I mean,
I'm trying to get
camera
Casey height
101.
over here.
All right,
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Yeah, Dennis is cool. Dennis is a huge.
Dennis is really
Yeah,
cool.
he's been a big supporter of our site for years, and I owe him a lot of props because he's always sharing our site.
Yeah.
We're like the little fish, and he's a big dog. And
That's all right.
It was funny because with that profile picture, everyone was commenting, "Oh my God, you have such a beautiful family." My wife had to say, "Well, this is Dennis Phillips. This isn't my husband."
Yeah.
I took the picture.
Yeah, exactly.
Dennis
It's just like,
is cool.
Casey, get out of the picture. You're gonna ruin it.
yeah, it's cool. Well, living in Florida, man, it's. What about the cold? People say it's colder in Florida, like when it's 10 degrees up north. It feels like 60 down here. Like right now, I feel wet and cold. I think it's the humidity. Or
Definitely a little more humidity,
something. I
a
mean,
little
I'm
more.
freaking got goosebumps.
You know,
and
you're
I'm
just used to being warmer, I think.
I don't know. They
For
say it's
sure.
so wet. I don't know.
Yeah, it does feel very cold. I mean, but
You
it
miss
feels
snow?
nice to break out a sweatshirt. I mean, it's just nice to go into my closet and find a sweatshirt to put on, and actually,
Yeah.
not wearing flip flops tonight.
So anyway, Maps and Motions review is, it's cool. Joy. Yeah, I try to do that a lot. Safe. Wendy, all right, well, we'll get into that some more. But all right, we'll give you a couple koozies for being a super fan.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, they're,
All right, thanks a lot,
you
Casey.
can add them.
Thanks. Nice
Adam,
to meet you guys.
yeah, man, put it as part of your hurricane kit.
There you go. Yeah. Right. When your refrigerator goes out, they'll keep the beer cold.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, we'll save the planet.
Yeah.
Less ice. All right, cool, man. That's cool. All right, so hey, let's do that, Joy. Good idea. We're going to put the maps in motion here. Let's take a look at the timing. I always like these timing maps. I put this, what would be a good one to show? I'm leaning towards the GFS a little bit. So let me show you the GFS. Let me shut some windows down. We'll let Phil
I was
talk.
gonna say, while Mike's working, we gotta show this place a little bit. I was gonna show the fire pits over there. I know those people. Let's see how that works. It's a really cool outdoor area here. There's lots inside too, but There's people sitting over there, short sleeves, by the fire pits. They like it.
All right, we're going to do some timing maps here. I'm leaning towards the GFS. Oh, you got to
One
put the
too many
camera
beers
down.
on
I
that
know, man. There you go. So, all right, so let's take this is your good timing map. We'll talk about it really slow. Let me bring up the precipitation. More models are pushing our low a little bit more towards Florida than the upper Gulf. Timing is all about the same. The interesting thing, though, is that we might see a piece of this energy break apart and stick behind the main one. So here's your timing. This is going to preload. Let these things load here. It takes a little bit of time. So let me let these things load, and then we'll show you. Hey, Don, it is a great place, and the owners are awesome. Big weather fans, and it's only a couple miles from our house. That's the coolest
That's
thing.
the best part.
All right, so here you go. Let's take a look. All right, so our front's going to trickle its way down into the Caribbean, down about around Cuba. They're going to get a little rain. Here's what happens. So Friday morning, let me get to, is this thing playing? Nope. My computer is not happy right now. We actually got too many things running. All right, so here we go. All right, so here's your timing. Let me stop it right here. All right, we'll stop it right here. All right, so this is Saturday at 7 a.m., okay? Our low pressure energy is getting pulled up, and our approaching front is sucking it up.
Okay.
It's a classic nor'easter type setup. The barclonic or there's some technical word.
Really?
I can't ever say it.
That's a tough word. I just remember the bar part.
Bar, yeah, there you go. Hey, ding, that was good. All right, so this is Saturday morning, and here's this is everything in a nutshell. Saturday night, GFS, nor'easter subtropical type system, eastern skewed, wide system. A lot of energy is going to be coming up into the Florida Peninsula, up into the upper Panhandle, even up into Georgia. So this is the timing. This is late Saturday night. Euro model's a little bit more to the west, which means it would delay the rains getting into the Florida Peninsula until maybe more into Sunday morning. But you're going to get the rains regardless. This is what happens. The front comes along, pushes everything eastward. But again, Georgia, Alabama, this is Sunday afternoon. Low pressure is centered right over the top of Central Florida here. Big winds. And then the Carolinas, this is Monday morning. Depending on where the low pressure sets up, we're going to be getting onshore winds, counterclockwise flow.
Counterclockwise, yeah.
A lot of coastal action, Charleston area. This is Monday morning. Big rains, and then what the good news is Tuesday morning, gone. And our picture's kind of in the way. No, it's pretty good.
No, it's good there.
So the good news is it's going to be pretty much dry for everybody.
Yeah.
Here is
New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
here's New Year's Eve. Oh, that's Christmas Day. Here's
or Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, not New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
New Year's Eve. What am I talking
That's
about?
a low.
Yeah, hey, listen, Joy, right over 95. Yes, Jacksonville, I'm telling you what, the low pressure could possibly scoot right across Central Florida, northward Gainesville, Tallahassee. You guys might get some pretty serious weather as far as winds and rains go. We could have spots 5, 6, 7, 8 inches of rain. This thing, it's going to take us time crossing the state, and there's enough warmth in the Gulf right now that it actually can fuel this and to possibly produce some hefty rain and winds. But the good news is this is Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
No, look at this, almost no moisture in anywhere. Now this is one model, but most of the models are pretty consistent. There's no developing systems right now. So pretty much 85, 90% of the United States on Christmas Eve are going to be dry. That's good for Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's right.
Santa Claus doesn't have a lot
Yeah,
of
they'll be out there tracking Santa Claus.
NORAD, and then there you go.
NORAD, yeah.
Here's your Christmas morning forecast. Just a little bit of rain to the upper plains. That's it. So dry Christmas Eve and Christmas Day for most everybody in our viewing area.
Oh yeah.
Pretty warm. No white Christmas. So
Yeah.
there you go. Joy, yes. Monday should be clearing out. So
All right.
there you go.
Perfect.
Hey, what's up? Yeah, we're back.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's cool. Let's have a beer and we'll say our goodbyes.
All right.
I'm going to do a word count. We're paying Phil by the word.
Word count. All right. That's
Penny.
$1.
Penny a word.
There you go. I'm slow on the word count. That wasn't part of the deal, Mike. Me talking. I just
Well, he was supposed to be the computer guy, but
exactly.
this is
Somehow
our.
I snuck in front of the camera, which is obviously a terrible idea, which is why more people are watching.
I do want to do these mobily. We try to do it for supporters, but there wasn't enough interaction. I think the supporters just like to support,
Yeah.
and we only had 20, 30 people. We had 900 when we started.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we had
So-
some good movement, good people coming and watching. We'll definitely keep these moving.
Hey, Carolyn, what's up, neighbor?
They'll be out there all the time.
Hey, Don. Yeah, you know what? It might just miss you. Outer Banks might get some wave, windy action, but it looks like the core of the rains could be close. It's going to be close for Carolina. Maybe middle Carolina southward, but that's a big weather story, you know. And it's cold here in Florida right now. That's a big ass. I mean, the temperature dropped 30 degrees in one day.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So hey, Carolyn, yeah, you're late. That's okay. Hey, but you're a neighbor. We're at your
right. Yeah.
we're at the Tampa Bay Brewing Company here, just south of Lowe's or north of Lowe's.
Yeah.
Oldsmar, unfortunately, we got a big ass Christmas party at our house. We do every year.
Yep.
And we could have rain.
We'll figure something
And my
out.
wife's freaking out because we got new kitchen floors and it's going to be a muddy mess.
At least it's the new tile, so it should be easy to clean.
It could be easy to watch. Chris, could be higher. Yes, 100%. Could be higher. You know, one thing I've learned is when these systems are developing, models start very conservatively and they take a while to catch up. So I think the winds are going to be higher than that. I think we'll see gale force winds on the water. We'll see gusts of 30, 40, 50 mile an hour pretty much across everybody in the south all the way up to Georgia, Birmingham area. Michelle, Pensacola Beach, I think you're going to get 30, 40, 50 mile an hour wind gusts at least. I mean, it's going to end up being it's going to be a weather story, trust me. So that's pretty interesting. So it could be subtropical. Let's see. So NHC's not talking about it, but another good map I was going to show you real quick, and then we'll call it a night.
Google Map for everyone who's still hanging out with us. Thanks everyone for sticking it out and watching with us. It's been a fun night. Definitely figuring out how to talk as much as Mike does. He's had, I don't know how he does that.
You know, it's funny because in person I hate talking to people. I hate talking. And then during hurricanes, I talked. We added up Dorian. I talked 33 hours during that whole ordeal.
Which is amazing. I don't talk 33 hours a year.
I get paid by the minute. What
There
am I
you
looking for here? I don't even remember now. Oh, I was going to look at these maps. Sorry, hang on. So here, you know, when I call this a tropical thingy meaning this kind of got tropicalness.
Getting close to a tropical.
I'm
like you
looking.
said, maybe a name, but not quite.
So this is what's interesting here. This is our classic. This is our European ensemble map. And what's interesting about this, other than the fact that it's not really showing tropical formation, it's showing you low pressure centers with all their ensembles. And we look at this map a lot to get an idea of it. There could be a chance of some formation. So the Euro model is definitely showing low pressure area in the Gulf in the next 5 days. Every one of these little lines is a different member of the Euro model. And the blues are actually 980 to 999, sub 1,000 millibars. So we're starting to, we're getting some blues. So I've been watching this slowly get more and more. Another good map we can look at real quick is these little guys here. Another site on NOAA, but it shows you kind of potentials. Let's go 5 days out. This is our GFS. Let me rewind it here. But all right, so this is a good idea. This is 5 days out. Let's go 4 days out GFS. All right, so there you go. The little dots generally show low pressure center.
Okay.
But there's your GFS showing some pretty tight isobars going across Florida. So it's suggesting the fact that we're going to get some sort of a low pressure system crossing Florida Sunday, Monday. Oh, the Euro hasn't run yet. Let me rewind it here to the latest Euro. There's the 5-day Euro. All right, so your 5-day Euro is actually showing a little bit of that movement here going north and then back across the state of Florida. Same thing. Showing you pretty concentrated system. You get these little bumps here as it starts to form. Low pressure, you get this last minute spin up, front comes down and all of a sudden the energy sucks up and we get these little spin up. That's what happens.
The spin offs of these storms, yeah, for sure.
And that's like a little nor'easter setup. So the Euro is definitely showing closed, tight isobars. In the UK, I haven't looked at the latest UK. The UK was pretty aggressive yesterday. It's showing a little slower movement, but there you go. There's the UK showing the same setup just about a day later. So all the models are showing low pressure forming off the coast. So anyway, all right. Let's see. Hey, Joy. Yeah. Good night. Hey, what's up, Teresa? Todd, that's a good question. I think that there is an outside chance that we can see definitely green slight SPC chances.
Okay.
Spin ups off the Gulf, lots of shear, lots of. So yeah, we're definitely. It's very right now they're not showing anything, but I would almost be willing to bet that we're going to see. This predictability go up. So right now there's nothing. That's the official word. But I do think that we're going to have an outside chance of some severe weather in the Panhandle and Peninsula this weekend. Remember, most of this stuff's going to be on the eastern side.
Yeah. Yeah, coming back around on the eastern side, for sure.
So there you go. All right, cool. All right, well.
All right, we still haven't figured out a sign off yet. We keep thinking about it.
Right. Oh, do you hear audio? Can we hear audio on this thing? I made Phil a video, by the way.
Oh,
we're going to end it with something. I don't know if we can hear. Can we hear video audio though? How do we know?
I'll tell you when you get connected. So.
Oh, I can change it down here. Hang on a second. We could change it. All right, hang on. We're going to end it with a funny little video I made Phil. And then see desktop audio.
I don't know anything about this. What's going on?
All right, so
I'm starting to get nervous.
All right, listen. So if any of y'all have kids, okay, let me show you the real video. All right, this is the coolest thing. Every year I do this for my girls. It's called the PNP Portable North Pole.
Yeah.
Let me log in. There I am. So you can customize videos with pictures. Let me go to my projects here. So if you got a kid, you got to pay the $5-10, whatever it is. See if you can hear this. I'll play this one for Sarah real quick, and then we'll do Phil's, and then we'll call it a night. So, all right, let's see. Oh yeah, see desktop audio. See if you can hear it. Oh, okay. Can you hear it? How you doing? Oh, you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh,
I'm listening here.
okay,
That's why.
Okay.
So
All right.
I should put it in the other ear, the black mic, because that sounds better.
This stupid thing. How do you get
All right, yeah, we got audio going.
Okay. How do you get rid of this stupid thing? Why is that thing always up there?
All right, I think we can quit now. We don't need to play the one that says Phil,
all right,
that sounds like a terrible
Yeah,
idea
all
to me.
right. So anyway, if you got kids, check this out. Let me play Sarah's real quick. So seriously, this is a secret. I'm telling you guys. Other than that stupid thing on the screen, how do you get rid of that thing?
I don't know.
All right. So you upload pictures, and it talks to your kid. You can pick what grade, pictures through the year. Everything's customizable. And I've done this every year for both kids. And at the end, it tells them it's an audio nice. So, it is the coolest, absolute coolest thing ever.
So thoughtful.
The kids absolutely love it. I mean, let me see if I can get some customized stuff. Show pictures of her dog. It's like 5 minutes long. Like here's her little secret book. So it makes the video for you.
That's really cool.
And see right here, Sarah loves to go camping, and then shows some more pictures. Like this one here. Oh, loves to go swimming. So it's pretty cool. So let me show you Phil's. Phil's only 2 minutes long, and then we'll call it a night. How can I get rid of this?
Look at your parents.
I don't know what to do with this
they
stupid sound.
say that
There's no way to get
you're
rid of this.
doing very well at school.
Oh well, we'll play it anyways.
All right, break up the desktop.
All right, this is
Sarah,
we'll just make
I
it smaller.
know this
That way
year
you can see it. It's
you've
on
been
the way.
asked to
Break up the
try
desktop
your
audio.
best to
Oh,
always
okay.
do your
Audio.
homework. Whoa, here we are. You think you've been a good little girl since last Christmas? Your timing is perfect. The elves told me we just received a letter that you've been hoping for this. We better check what it says. Like a servant cuddly toy, isn't it? It was sent to us by your BS. Yes, you're right. It's time to double check if your name is on my nice list. To do that, I need some magic starters. Whether you'd be on my nice list this year. My elves will review your Come with me. Looks like you had a rough night. Sarah? Pay close attention. You spend too much time on the internet. The color think that will work in your favor? If you've made it onto my nice my elves think you could do better. If you try a little harder, you could still get the gift you've been hoping for. Worth the extra effort, don't you think? It will help your case if you stop wasting time online. Get back to work. Merry Christmas, old you friend. You made it onto my nice list. My elves and I are very proud.
Yeah, man. But seriously,
Keep up the good
if you got
work.
kids, I'm telling you.
Merry Christmas.
Portable,
There you go.
portablenorthpole.com.
All right.
And the task this week is to figure out how to lose this
All right.
video.
All right, we'll
thing.
work on that.
All right, cool. All right, we all be good. Let me see. I had a couple of serious questions. Hey, Martha. Yeah, Martha. I tell you what, I would just be watching really close because, you know, we're definitely going to get big rains over the weekend up that part of the area, and flooding rains possibly. So the the big thing could be 5, 6, 7, 8 inches of rain, and of course driving in those conditions. And we could definitely get some winds. I mean, we're not talking a hurricane here by any means, but 40, 50 mile an hour wind gusts. So it could be a nasty driving day, Saturday, Sunday up in the Panhandle for sure. So I would definitely pay attention close to this thing that is developing. There's nothing really official by it yet, except I have heard local Mets talking about it finally. So I don't feel like I'm being
Definitely watching. So.
I don't feel like I'm overhyping it. So there you go. Yeah, Sarah would like a reindeer cam. I'll check that out, Betty.
Very cool.
All right, well, hey, y'all be good. Merry Christmas. I guess I had everything. We didn't want to show, right? I did the
Yeah, I
video.
think we're good. We got the video. We got.
Got free beer.
Yep, exactly. That's the best part. That's the only reason I'm here. I don't even know how I got over here.
I know. I don't even know this guy. I just saw him hitchhiking. We'll work for beer. Hey, Carson, your kid's online.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Crazy. But
Yeah.
So anyway, the goal is next year we're going to have this thing perfected. And it's
definitely.
once the hurricane season comes, holy cow.
Yeah.
We'll do one of these a week or
It'll be on. For sure.
Be on like Donkey Kong. So yeah, Connie, just watch it close. That's the weather. So Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah,
been
love
great.
you guys. It's been a great year. My God, we're over 850,000 followers now.
Yeah.
So
It's awesome.
yeah, I can't thank everybody enough. And next year will be bigger and better.
That's right.
Storm or no storm, we'll be here.
Yep. Keep it going.
All right, y'all have a good Christmas.
All right. Thanks,
And
everybody.
we'll see you in a couple weeks. Probably we'll do a New Year's special.
All right. That'll be fun.
All right.